Get ready for this one here this evening. STARMONT in the state volleyball tournament for the first time in school program history as they take on the Janesville Wildcats. No strangers to the state tournament. They've been here the last 6 times in a row. Last time not here was 2009 as head coach Robert Getkin in his 10th season with the record of 229 and 103, taking on Janesville. Shelly Sorensen, her 30th year overall, 26 at Janesville. She has a career mark of 577 wins, 263 losses, and 37 ties. We get further ready for this one. Caught up with head coach Robert Getkin in the before this match here, and we'll hear from him next. This is STARMONT Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
And welcome back in U.S. South Center, downtown Cedar Rapids. John Swisher back with your pre-match coverage of STARMONT State Volleyball. The Stars at state for the first time ever. Head coach Robert Getkin joining me here as we get ready for this match tonight as the Stars take on top-ranked Janesville. Well, since we've last talked last Tuesday night, you clinched last Tuesday night. Great emotion. Everybody very supportive, of course, when you're able to do something like this in program history for the first time. It's just been a lot of emotions, a great feeling for everybody involved.
Yes, great feeling for me, the players. Like you said, the support from the community, the school, and put STARMONT back on the map.
Absolutely, and last Tuesday night getting that W, and now all the other things that have gone up into this point with the T-shirt orders and all the little stuff, getting ready for this state trip, and practicing, getting ready for your first round match. It's a balancing act of fine line of enjoying it, but not enjoying it too much and forgetting about the real reason you're here.
Right. We took the first night off of practice. We delivered some money to the Manchester Hospital, had a team meal at Pizza Ranch that was bought by Brad and Shirley Davis. So we just relaxed that first night. Then we came back the next 2 nights, had some good practices, started watching game film, had a team meal on Sunday night, watched more game film, practiced really good Monday, Tuesday.
A lot of team bonding. This group is good together on and off the floor, and that's what good teams are made of.
That's what you got. You got to have team bonding. You know, it's just not a one-man, one-girl show. You got to have everybody together, and, you just got to get along.
And getting ready for top-ranked Janesville. Haven't seen the Janesville program in a couple years. It's been since 2013. You guys have played them. What do you see in this year's edition? Salty as ever.
Yeah, I believe they got 5 girls back from their team last year, and they were down here last year. They're led with some sophomores, with some seniors, so 32-8.
Talk about the girls enjoying the experience, not taking it for granted today. Talk about how your trip was getting down here.
We had a nice trip this morning. The 3 fire departments took us from STARMONT to Lamont. And good buddy of mine, Coach Mather from West Delaware, gave me the idea to have a scavenger hunt at that. Had a nice little team meal together and kind of just chilled out down here.
Enjoying the atmosphere and getting ready for this experience. A bigger stage, of course, down here at the U.S. South Center. May take a little time for these kids to adjust a little bit.
We talked about being shell-shocked. I wanted to get them down here so they could watch a couple games, so they could hear everybody screaming and hollering, and watch some good teams.
About your opponent, Janesville, here.
They're well coached, and, they got all those starters back, and they've been here before, so it's going to be a little more routine for them than it will be for us.
And getting used to this atmosphere, your first time down here, how much have you tried to stay the same of doing your routine? But when you get down here, it's going to be different.
Yeah, we're not going to change our offense a whole lot. We threw in a few things at practice today the last few days that they might do on us. So you're not going to change a whole lot right now. We're at the end of the season, and it's going to be what it is.
It's been a great experience for the girls, no matter what happens tonight. And as I said earlier, you've got to cherish it, enjoy this experience, and not take for granted. I'm sure you've talked to them about that.
Yep. We talked about the pressure. The pressure's on them. They're a number 1 seeded team. We're a number 8. The pressure is on them. We just go in, we have some fun, see what happens.
All right. Best of luck to you. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks, John, and thanks, KMCH.
You betcha. Robert Genkin, the head coach of the Starmont Stars. We get ready for Starmont State Volleyball. First time ever. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Clayton Drug is your full-service retail pharmacy with free delivery to Strawberry Point and the Edgewood areas. They take pride in providing you with the best service possible. Stop by Clayton Drug, located at 104 Mission Street in Strawberry Point, and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Along with Julie Vasky, in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher back with you from the USL Center. Downtown Cedar Rapids for the 2016 State Volleyball Tournament in day number 2. As the Starmont Stars getting ready to make their state debut, first time ever in program history, as they take on Janesville. As the Wildcats come in with that record of 32-8. They're 6-0 in the Iowa Star North Conference, good for first place. The Stars, of course, were 5-0 in their division of the Upper Iowa Conference. Robert Genkin in his 10th season. And he talked about the Stars. Their first time ever here as they won last Tuesday night over Chipola in their second regional final of all time. As Janesville, we talked about a rich tradition here of Janesville. This is their 7th straight trip. And they have one title. They won that title. Check that, 2 titles. They had titles in 2013 and also last year in 2015. They've been here to state 6 straight years. The last time without the state was 2009. Their first time was that 2010 trip to state. As Janesville, a team that lost to West Delaware twice earlier in the year, 2-1 and 2-0. Starmont, a team that upset the Hawks in their tournament back in Manchester in mid-September. So that's one common opponent, a few other common opponents sprinkled in. Julie Vasky, Starmont going to have to play very good, disciplined volleyball here tonight against this tough first-round opponent.
Yeah, like Robert said, they got them down here to sit and listen to the atmosphere. It's a way different experience than just playing in a gym at a high school. I mean, it's just amazing down here. So they need to just relax, play their game, and like Robert said, they've got nothing to lose. They just need to play hard.
Yes, indeed, as we are close to getting started here. Mahler will serve once she gets the okay from the official. As Macy Mahler ready to serve this one away. As our time will be really close to 6:01 exactly. As we are underway in the Class 1A. Field is underway at the state tournament. Mahler sends it over now. It's into the back row. Vasky pops it over. A sideways bump, a little tap over. There's Snavely. Jansen with the set. Getkin with the kill. A diving effort coming up empty there is number 8, Morgan Charley, the senior. And the Stars have the 1-0 lead here. From out of bounds, the Hart smack down there at the back row. Off the right hand of number 12. That's Bree Thompson, the 5'10" sophomore. The Stars ranked number 15 in Class 1A final rankings. The 8th seed here in the tournament. Janesville number 1 ranking and number 1 seed in the Class 1A bracket. Favors to win back-to-back tournaments are the Wildcats here. Starmont trying to spoil that right in the first round. There's a sideways bump. Now a hard hit down the line by Jenkins. And the 2-1 lead here for the Stars early on in set 1. Snavely sends it over. There's a hard kill to the back row as that's going to be in as the kiss is right in front of the line. We're tied at 2. As back middle, Bill. And short on that one into the net. There's number 12, Bree Thompson, the 5'10" sophomore. As Reagan Jensen back to serve. They left to right here. Both teams 32-8. On court number 1. In this Class 1A quarterfinal, front set Jansen. Backing over is Baskey. As the 4-2 lead here for the Stars, the guest on the scoreboard here. As the number 8 seed, the lower seed. Reagan Jansen, Haley Gedkin, Katie Berry, Macy Mahler, Valen Baskey, Isabel Johans, and Carrington Stavely are the starters. Here for Starmont. As there is a hit out by Starmont off the return by Janesville, and it's 4-3. Stars with the 1-point advantage here. And this one is hit out of bounds by the Stars. And now they fix the score there. They just had 3-3.
Should be 4-4.
And now they put a 4 up there for Starmont, and they've left Janesville with 3. Yeah, it should be 4-4. This one is angled to the back row. Barry Libero. It is 4-4. A little tap over. Popped up in the air by Janesville. Front set. Hard hammer out of bounds, though. Was there a touch? No. And it's 5-4 now. Starmont with the advantage. Eight sophomores, 5 seniors for the Stars. An 8th serve there for Haley Ketkin. Haley comes in with 32 aces on the season. That is third best. Check that 4th best on the season. Almost. What a save by Janesville. Here's a hard hit. It's going to be out of bounds off the right hand of Baskey. And it'll be 6-4 now. 6-5. A little delayed on the score here at the scores table. Now the 1-point lead. As this one is tossed over to Barry from a right knee. Jansen. Now a hard pound by Mahler. Hit out of bounds off the hands of Hope McDermott, the senior. 7-5 lead now. This one angled over by Baskey on the serve. To the front set, left corner, little tap, back row, bumped up in the air. Jansen, here's a hard foul by Mahler, got it in the back row. 8-5, the 3-point advantage now for the Stars. Stars are playing well early here out of the gates, getting used to this atmosphere where everybody on that side for Janesville has been here before.
Right.
Was a part of a state tournament, a championship team a year ago.
Yeah, this is what Starmont had to do. They had to come out swinging. They couldn't just, be timid.
Get off to a good start, and the Stars have done that. As their motto all over Facebook today, shine like a star. They've done that so far. Here's a block. Off of Stavely up front goes right angle in front of the scores table and out of bounds. 8-6 down with 2-point advantage. This one hit to the back row, popped up here by Baskey. Jansen now. Getkin. Front set, near out of bounds. This one's angled back row. It's going to be out of bounds. Baskey, good job of lowering down her hand. She was so close to touching that ball. 9-6, Stars 3-point advantage now. This one popped over off the serve by Berry. Near out of bounds. That's going to be just out off the left side kill attempt there by Janesville. It's a 4-point lead. Starmont 10-6. Back middle, here is Barry. Barry sends it over. Deep back row. Front set. Little tap over. Good cover there. Snavely. But Barry couldn't get there in time. Snavely just popped up as she was losing her balance and falling to the ground. And it is 10-7, the 3-point lead now. Back middle. Janesville will toss it over to deep back row. Vasky adjusts at the last second. Jansen, a little pop to the corner by Mommer, left side. Here's a kill to the back row, and it's hit awkwardly and out of bounds behind the Starmont bench by Baskey, and it's 10-8, the 2-point lead now for the Stars.
Starmont's playing very relaxed volleyball, so it's good to see.
That's what you need. It can't be too tight here at the state tournament. Front net Jansen. Here's a hard pound by Snavely. Sticks it in the back row. The Stars lead by 3, 11-8 now.
Especially when you think that most of these are sophomores, and the first time at state, you would think they would just be really jittery, but they're playing very well.
With experience of playing a lot of volleyball, here's a hit by Mommer as it hit off her hands. Awkwardly lands behind the Starmont bench, and it's 11-9, the 2-point lead now. Now there
Net serve.
is a net serve by Janesville. 12-9 down, the 3-point lead. From the back middle, hit over by Snavely, the lone senior in the rotation. Here's a hard foul. Mommer cannot handle it. That is Gilligan Gergen. Gergen, the senior, 5'11 senior, as she is the leader in kills. 356, as she's a 4-year varsity player for Janesville. This one hit awkwardly out of bounds off of Jansen or Snavely? Snavely. Couldn't handle that one. 12-11 down, the 1-point lead. There's a hit to the back row, and Mommer skies it up behind us in the Starmont section, and Coach Getkin, directing his team, turns his back towards the net and telling the back row players something. As it's tied up at 12, he'll let them try to play out of this, and here is a line drive shot right in front of us, 13-12, the 1-point lead. As Jansen, back middle, serves this one over the net. Front set, hard pound over, snuck it in the right corner. What a tough angle on that one. Getting that one down for Janesville. Morgan Charlie, the 5'4", the 5'4" senior. Charlie, no kills on the season. Got one that time. Check that. It was Kenny Meister, a junior, 253 kills. She's her third leading scoring artist. And this one popped around the net by Getkin. Now Jansen. Here is Baskey, sends it over. We're tied at 13 in set number 1. Here's a hard pound. Kisses the near side line.
And he called it out.
Oh, my. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
That looked like it was right on the line, didn't it? Thank you for that one. 14-13. Even head coach Fred Mather, the West Delaware Hawks, sitting next to us here courtside, agrees with us. The official might have missed one there, but fortunately for Starmont, 14-13, Stars 1-point lead. There's a push over the back row. Berry pops it up front now. Back set. Jansen to Baskey. She taps it over, and it pinballs around off of Janesville. They couldn't handle the little floater there. And it's 15-13 now, the 2-point lead. This one's angled over by Getkin. A back set. Here's a hard foul. Pops up in the air by Getkin. Jansen with the bump set, left corner. Left-handed tap. Good job adjusting Mommer. And there is Isabel Johans. One-hand twister there. Great job by Mommer adjusting at the net. Here's a hard pound down that time by Jurgen, the 5'11 senior. Jurgen, talk about 356. She's a Drake University signee, over 1,000 kills in her career. Averages team-high 3-point kills a set. And as this one's bumped over the net, down the back by Baskey. Front set, left corner, hard pound, snuck in the sideline. And it'll be a tie ball game now, 15 all. Knotted up at 15, midway through this set number 1, Starmont. The 8th seed taking on the number 1 seed, Janesville. The Class 1A defending champions. Here is a hard block at the net off the hit by Johans. It came back down on Starmont's side. It goes off of Baskey and a timeout for Coach Getkin. Timeout on the floor, 16-15 Janesville with their first lead of the game, I believe. As they have a lead early? No, that was their first lead of the game. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Fenton Repair LLC is your dealer for the #1 selling tractors in the world, Mahindra, backed by a 5-year, 3,000-hour powertrain warranty. Check out their new Impact utility vehicles. Mahindra Tractors and Fenton Repair LLC, located 5 miles north of Strawberry Point.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinish. Fully trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Job Swisher, Julie Vansky back with you. USL Center. Janesville with the first lead. We've had 6 ties in this set number 1. There's a carry violation called on the Wildcats. The 1-point lead here. It should be a tie ball game now. They haven't adjusted the score yet on this scoreboard. Now they have. And Vansky now. We'll pop it over off the serve. Front set. Here's the hammer. That's out of bounds. And the Stars retake the lead. 17-16 after 7 ties so far in this game. Stars have played right with this team from Janesville and actually led the game up until that 16-15 mark when Janesville took their first lead. Now here's a service error out of bounds. 17 all down. The back left side, here's Kennedy Meister. As this one popped around, now Getkin angles it over. Front set, left side, hard hammer there. As sneaky in the left corner is Janesville with the 18-17 lead now for the Wildcats. Angled over, Baskey pops it up, tap back over. And now it'll go out of bounds. And another point for Janesville with the 19-17 lead. 2-point advantage here for the Wildcats. From the left corner, Bansky off the serve of Meister. There's a little tap over, and then it came back to Snavely. She hit it under the net out of bounds. Berry will come back in for Vansky. It's a 3-point Janesville lead, 20-17. Once popped around up under the net, and mishandled by Jansen under the net. 21-17, 4 points away is Janesville now. Back to serve, it's Kennedy Meister, still the junior. As this one pops up in the air by Genkin, front set, left corner. Now Jansen, Snavely will pop over and got it down in the breadbasket there. As coming up, couldn't get there in time, was number 2, Madison Stanhope, a 5'7" junior. 13 on the roster for Janesville, 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. For head coach Shelley Sorensen in her 26th season at Janesville, 30th overall, 50 minutes in the back row. That time is Bree Thompson, the 5'10" sophomore. Thompson leads this game with kills. She has 6 right now.
Janesville's come back to life.
They have responded after the slow start. No question about it. 22-18 here, 4-point lead. 3 points away from getting the first round win. There's a hit over the net. A little shovel, left-handed style there by the up front girl. That is Victoria Hazard, the 5'9" senior, in 23-18. This one hit by Mahler. Bump set, running away from the net. Jansen, a little tap over by Mahler. And it is hit under the net by Janesville. The point for STARMONT. 23-19 now. 4-point lead. This one angled over by Mahler. Back set. Here's a hard kill. Mahler there. Pops it up in the air. Front set. Jansen right to left to Getkin. Kills it in the back row. Diving effort by the libero. Number 1, Lily Likeweg, the 5'5 sophomore. 23-20 now. 3-point lead for Janesville. Here's a hard smack. Got a block on it. Touch on it did Jansen. Gets kicked by Berry. Now this one smacked down, and Berry did not get to that one as quick as it was. 24-20 now. 4-point lead for Janesville here at the end of set number one. The Janesville faithful are on their feet. They've seen a lot of winning volleyball, state tournament winning volleyball the last few years. Back set, over the net, it went over. Jenkins played it. She'll get the set from Jansen. She pops up in the air after a block. Snavely hits it over. It's hit backwards. The setter, Likeweg, is there. Now Jansen, Snavely the set this time. Jenkins couldn't get over the net, and there it is. 25-20 after a heck of a comeback by Janesville. As Janesville gets the win there, 25-20, the 5-point victory here in set number one. That one takes 18 minutes for the set one win for the number one team in Class 1A, the Wildcats of Janesville. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
You have to go to Jake & Company at Strawberry Point and experience the feel of yesteryear. Their building is unique on its own with exposed brick and tin ceilings plus an antique heirloom horse-drawn sleigh. You'll not only enjoy the experience, but you'll love their unique home decor and more at Jake & Company, 206 West Mission Street in Strawberry Point.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Try the Franklin Hotel's signature prime rib on Saturday nights and their wonderful Sunday brunch from 10 till 2. Franklin Hotel, the best food in Northeast Iowa, open daily, a registered historical landmark in downtown Strawberry Point.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rod and Cal's is the place to be before, during, or after the game. They serve some of the best food around. Rod and Cal's would like to wish the STARMONT Stars the best of luck. Rod and Cal's, famous for more than just pizza. Go Stars!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Smith Insurance wishes the STARMONT volleyball team continued success in state volleyball action. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Smith Insurance in Strawberry Point for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience their policy of working together.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Welcome in studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Julie Vasky back with you as the start of set number 2 is on the horizon here. Class 1A state volleyball, STARMONT taking on Janesville. We're underway with the second set. Janesville got the first set win, 25-20 in 18 minutes. As the point for Janesville off the first serve. Now serving again, Lily Likeweg, the 5'5 sophomore. Hit over, now popped up in the air, front set. Here's a push to the middle. Bumped up, and now saved and hit back. Tossed over there by Bree Thompson, the sophomore. Popped up in the air, and now a push over the net by Bingen, the 5'8 sophomore. And down. That time off of, give it to Thompson or Bingen. Alyssa Bingen, the 5'8 sophomore. As this one sent over. Front set. Now a push to the back row. There is Likeweg. Front set. A little tap over and coming up and couldn't get to it. Mommer in time. It's 3-0 Janesville. From the back middle, angling it over. Jansen Gets it off the hip from Dasky. Now a tap over to the back middle by Snavely. Front set, right to left. Hard pound down there. Goes backwards and out of bounds. That's a 4-0 start here for Janesville. See how long Coach Getkin will have his team play here, try to play out this early funk here in set number 2. Janesville has picked it up. Their first lead in set 1 was 16-15. Before that, 6 ties in that set 1. This one is hit awkwardly right side out of bounds off the hands of junior Kennedy Meister. 4-1 now. The 3-point lead for Janesville. As this one is hit hard off the back end, out of bounds, 4-2. Janesville, a town that consists of Blackhawk and Bremer counties, population of 930, part of the Waterloo, Cedar Falls metro area. South of Waverly and north of Cedar Falls off of Highway 218. Here's another point for STARMONT. Snavely will serve it back middle. 4-3 the lead here in Fever, Janesville. This one's hit the back row, recovered by Lightweg, the sophomore. Front set, little tap over. It's hit backwards, but saving it is Mama. Now bumping over 3-ball there by Gentian. Sideways push over, now back over, and good cover by Snavely. This one short arm into the net. Off the hand of Jillian Gurgen, the 5'11 senior, leads the team in kills. Has 4 right now. The leader on the night is Bree Thompson. STARMONT has 3 girls with 3. Jetkin, Mommer, and Snavely. And there is a kill attempt hit out. STARMONT has the first lead here in set number 2, 5-4. So after a slow start, they picked it up.
Well, yeah, the last 4 have been just mistakes that Janesville's made that we're picking up on. So
taking advantage and
we need to start
not hurting yourselves.
Right.
It's going to have to be the theme to continue here against this very good Janesville team. We're tied up at 5 now. There's the hit out of bounds off the star side out as Thompson serving it over. Sit over, free ball. This is hit awkwardly left side, but sitting it back in the middle of the court. Pushing it over is Bingen. This one's hit down the line. Was there a touch? No touch called, out of bounds. Point for Janesville, 6-5 Wildcats. This one is lofted over the net, popped up. Little back set. Getkin comes, hits it down the line. Almost out of bounds, but they're going to be able to save it over in 3. Behind the back, hit by Jurgen there.
Nice block by Haley.
Little tap at the net. Getkin can't get this one. Jansen hits it to Vasky, who smacks it over. Hard kill down there, and off the hands of Mama and out of bounds. 7-5 now, Janesville with the lead. STARMONT is the bigger school in Class 1A, as they are number 9 of 111 Class 1A schools. Enrollment of 129. Janesville is number 72 of 111. Their enrollment is only 77. As there is a hit out of bounds off of Janesville. 7-6 now, the 1-point lead. Serving back right side is Reagan Jansen, the sophomore setter. Up front set hard. Smack down there, goes off the back of the head of Vasquez. Did not get in position for that ball. There is Jurgen, the senior. And back middle. Serving over is Bingen, the 5'8 sophomore. Pinball around. Now STARMONT will get it over. Block back. So as Vasky tried to get it over, Jurgen was there for the block. That's a 3-point Janesville lead, 9-6. Back middle. Bingen. And it's hit up front by Mommer and bounds down. And a 4-point Janesville lead now, 10-6. Hudson at 33-4, taking on Lawton Bronson, who's 33-7. On court 2 here in the 6 o'clock game match. There's a ball short on into the net. And a timeout coming here for Starmont. 11-6, 5-point lead for Janesville. We're back after this. KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Weber's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Appliance wish the Starmont girls volleyball team the best of luck in state volleyball action. For your plumbing, heating, AC, and appliance needs, go to Weber's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Appliance in Strawberry Point. Go Stars!
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Back into the USL Center. Service error there. Starmont gets a point, and Mahler comes up aggressively and taps it down where nobody was in front of that defense for Janesville. It's a 3-point lead. 11-8 now in favor of Janesville. Hits to the back middle. Popped up in the air and then slammed down again by Mahler. No cover again by Janesville. Great attack there by Mahler. Stay with it. If it's working, don't change it. Yeah. Back middle, Genkin will serve it over. Back row, Likeweg, the sophomore libero. Now a hard slam down there by the leading kill artist, Jurgen, 5'11" senior. Going a college ball, Drake. Bunstead right to left. 12-9, 3-point lead. 10 balls around and can't be saved up in the air by Johan Velasquez. It'll be the 13th point for Janesville. Janesville leads this match 1-0, 25-20 in set number 1 in 18 minutes. We are 9 minutes in this second set. Here on day number 2 of the 2016 State Volleyball Tournament in Cedar Rapids. This one hit to the far side. Now pushed over by Jurgen. Front set. Hitting it over is Johan. Janesville. Back row. Genkin. Front set. Here's a hard pound off the block of Hazard. Not of bounds. Macy Mahler gets another kill. She's got 6 now on the night. She leads the way for Starmont. 13-10, 3-point lead for Janesville. Hit to the back row by Likeweg. Likeweg fielding it, I should say. A little tap over by Hazard up in the air. Looks a sideways shiver on the run off the right hand of Snavely. This one is hit down.
He just made up a call.
As hit down right in front of Mahler. Did not get to that one. And called in by the side judge. As 14-10 now, the 4-point lead. This one angled over, popped up in the air by Genkin. Front set, pushed over by Snavely. Now a front set right to left. Hard hammer over, good cover by Genkin. Pops up in the air from the floor. There's Jansen to Mahler and in. Kisses the far sideline that time, and it's a 14-11 3-point lead for Janesville. Starmont trying to gain some momentum here and make up some ground on Janesville in the second set.
Yep, absolutely. Like I said, they just got to keep swinging.
A near must-win. You don't want to get down too low to this team.
Right.
Line drive over Genkin. Good cover on the floor. Line drive back. Mahler.
And that's what they're doing.
Again on the far sideline. Got it just to the right where Bingen, the 5'8" sophomore, could not get to it. And the Stars. Stars with the 2-point deficit now, 14-12. There's a back set. There's a hit to the back row and out. Too hard. Off the right hand of Madison Stanhope. A 5 junior. And a timeout for Janesville on the floor. 1 point lead for the Wildcats. This is STARMONT State Volleyball, JMCH score.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Regional Family Health in Strawberry Point are proud to support the STARMONT girls volleyball team and wish them continued luck in state volleyball action. Regional Family Health, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Back into the USL Center on post-election day 2016. Hopefully everybody is calmed down. I know that is not possible right now for a lot of people, but congrats to all the local politicians who were elected, county supervisors and as such in the KMCH area. 14-13, what a volley here. This one's pinballing around. Get over now, Janesville, the front set, left corner, hard smack over. Exciting effort by Mommer, couldn't get to it as Getkin was right behind her. Mommer pointing to herself, saying, I should have got out of the way, but she was doing the splits and she was trying to hit that ball, so not an easy play for her to get out of the way, even if Getkin was ready behind her. 15-13, 2 point lead. One popped around, a hit to the back middle. Up in the air, front set, right to left. Here's a hard smack down and out. Ball out off the right hand. Off Bree Thompson, the sophomore. 1 point lead for Janesville. As we've reached the midway phase of set number 2 here. The 1-0 match lead for Janesville. Front set. Here's a little hit over. Tossed back over by Snavely. The bump. Now hit to Mommer. Front set on the run by Jansen. Getkin hits it over. And now to Libero. Likely could have hit it over. Getkin pops it back. Front set. Hard hammer. Right there is Mommer. Jansen tries to toss it to the corner, but can't. This one rolls on the net. Snavely, after Getkin touched it. Front set. Left corner. A little shove to the sideline. Jansen saves it. That ball. Two-hit call. Two-hit violation. Ball. Wow. I thought they had to hear whistles. They went into celebration mode. I did not. From our position here, back middle, 16-14, Janesville 2 point lead. Up towards the net, under the net, hit by Getkin. And it's back to a 3 point Janesville lead. As leading the way with 9 kills, Bree Thompson, the sophomore. Second on the team in kills coming in for Janesville. This one's hit by Lightwet, the sophomore Libero. This one hit to the back row. As the 2 point lead now, and that one was hit out. STARMONT gets the point. 17-15 now, the 2 point advantage. Hit to the back row. Our front set right at the net, pounded over by Bree Thompson, the sophomore. Back to a 3 point Janesville lead. And now Thompson back middle. One line drive over. Bump up. Now Jansen behind the back bump over. Little tap. There's Bansky for the cover. Front set. Getkin will just push it to the right corner and it falls. Good job of placing that ball by Haley, the leading kill artist for STARMONT. Coming in with 329 on the season. Macy Mommer second with 239. 194 for Madeline Bansky. As fourth is Carrington Snavely with 158. Jansen has 64. This one goes out. And it will be STARMONT ball again. They've cut it back to 1, 18-17. Hit to the middle. Likeway. Front set. There's a hard smack over the block. Fingertips on it by Getkin. No one else could get there as he changed the angle and slowed it down. And it's back to a 2 point lead. 19-17 in favor of Janesville. Class 1A defending champion. They've won 6 first round contest since 2010. It would be a heck of an upset if Starmont can come back and pull it off tonight. Over the Class 1A defending champions, two-time title winners, Janesville, in their 7th state appearance. All since 2010, 1918, front set. There's a hit off the net and bounds down right in between Mommer and Berry, the libero. Neither could get to it in time as it split them. 20-18, 2-point lead. Jurgen, the senior, back to serve left corner. 1-2, Mommer up front, back set. With a toss to the corner, diving effort into the net by Jurgen. Beautiful placement there by Vasky.
Just a little push back there in the corner.
1-point lead, Janesville, 20-19 now. Back right side, Vasky. Hitting it deep, playing it is Meister, hit to the corner, smacked over. And now the under the net, Jansen could get to it. As it was hit awkwardly up front, 21-19 now. Janesville's 4 points away from going up here. 2-0. Jansen from the middle, hit to the back row. Front set, hard hit, Snavely. There's a pushover by Starmont, and now a hit to the back row from a Nate Vasky. Front set, little smack. Covering that one is Bingen. Now a toss and in there before the diving Vasky can get to it. 22-19, Coach Genke wants a timeout, I believe, here. Timeout on the floor. 3-point lead, Janesville is 3 points away. Go up 2-0. Back after this, KMC Sports.
For 24-hour towing, call Gary's Towing and Recovery Work. They can handle all your wrecker and flatbed needs, and they're AAA certified. Gary has a motorcycle carrier and 2 flatbeds, making Gary's Towing your complete towing service. Gary's Towing and Recovery Work, with locations in Strawberry Point and Manchester.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
John and Julie back with you from the U.S. Health Center. One's hit off the net, goes back on Janesville's side. Front set, 22-20, 2-point lead. Hit by Mommer. Now the set to Mommer. Hit over, and now Janesville returns it. Front set. Here's Mommer angling over. It hit a carry going to be called? Yes, carry violation called. 22-21, 1-point lead. 1-point lead. Can Starmont come back and tie this up here in set 2? Berry hits it over from her serving spot. This one's blocked back. It hits the antenna and out of bounds off the hands of Jansen with a nice block, but it just went to the right side and nailed the antenna on its way out of bounds. And now Morgan Charlie, a 5'4" senior, is there. Back middle. It's this one. Deep throw. Jansen pops it up in the air. Now Berry will sideways bump it, just getting it over the net. 23-21, 2 points away, Janesville. Hard smack down there. Getkin hits it into the net. Ooh, a diving effort. Losing her feet on the cement. Got off the tile court surface here on the cement. Got tangled up with the net. It's Berry. Thankfully, she's all right. The 5'3" sophomore Katie Berry, the efforting libero, and it's game point. 24-21, Janesville. The 3-point lead. 1 point away. Up top, Snavely. Popped up in the air by Meister. Sent over, Snavely bounces it back over. Little running tap. Jansen there. is a hard kill, but playing it is Meister. Sends it over the net, back to Mommer. Snavely, diving effort by Thompson, and hit back over and down. Berry and Jansen both on the floor, couldn't get to it. And Janesville goes up 2-0. 25-21 to set 2. Victory here for the Wildcats. As that one took 22 minutes. And STARMONT down to their final set of the season. They need to win to keep their season alive. We're back after this on KMCH Sports.
Farmer Savings Bank offers excellent service with convenient office hours, telephone, and online banking. Farmer Savings Bank with locations in Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, member FDIC.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Look to Silver Edge Co-op for your feed, seed, agronomy, and petroleum needs. Silver Edge Co-op has locations in Delhi, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point. Silver Edge Co-op, working for you, your family, and future. Go Stars!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Clayton Drug is your full-service retail pharmacy with free delivery to Strawberry Point and the Edgewood areas. They take pride in providing you with the best service possible. Stop by Clayton Drug, located at 104 Mission Street in Strawberry Point, and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Fenton Repair LLC is your dealer for the #1 selling tractors in the world, Mahindra, backed by a 5-year, 3,000-hour powertrain warranty. Check out their new Impact utility vehicles. Mahindra Tractors in Fenton Repair LLC, located 5 miles north of Strawberry Point.
Back into the U.S. Health Center downtown Cedar Rapids. John Swisher, Julie Vasky, set number 3. About to get started here. I want to thank our great STARMONT sponsors for this postseason state tournament volleyball coverage. Clayton Drug, Fenton Repair, Jenkins Company, Farmers Savings Bank, Silver Edge Co-op, Franklin Hotel, also Rod and Cows, Smith Insurance, Weber's Plumbing, Heating, Regional Family Health, and Gary's Towing. All the STARMONT listening area. This one is hit out of bounds with STARMONT off the serve as we're underway here in set number 3. Janesville leading this match 2-0, 25-20 and 25-21. 18 minutes and 22 minutes respectively. This one is a curving spinner. Getting now over the net and
Janesville got called in the net. Oh, no. He just went like this.
Yeah, I thought he was calling Getkin over the line, and then he pointed on Janesville's side.
No, he just made the wrong hand signal.
Okay. So he pointed on Getkin it was, and Janesville leads 2-0. The serve there, Jansen pops it up off the hit by Berry. A running tap by Getkin, covered by Janesville. Front set, here's a smack to the back row. Vasky, and now another one, right as it went over the net. Janesville got it back. Mommer now off the set by Jansen. A low hit down. STARMONT down by 1 now, 2-1. STARMONT trails. Hard hit. Snavely pops it up. Going to be out of bounds. On the far side in front of the Janesville bench. And a 3-1 start here for the Wildcats. Popping up Snavely. Jansen now back to the middle of the court. Sideways bump over by Mommer. Front set. Full toss over. Jansen now will be called for the carry as it landed on her arms. And too much, says the competition. This one pops up in the air, front set. This one by Mahler. Front set in the middle. Jenkins tapped back and out of bounds off the hands of Jurgen. That's a 4-2. Janesville lead now. And this one served out of bounds by Starmont. 5-2 now, the 5-2 lead. Back middle, line drives over Jenkins. Front set Jansen. Hard smack over and out of bounds off the right hand of Vasky. Another point for Janesville. 6-2 now. And there is a toss over by Johans and a block by Jurgen. And down, 7-2, the 5-point lead now for Janesville. And popped up in the air by Mommer. Front set. Jansen, hard hit. Mommer over. Not able to handle that fastball. It's Hope McDermott at 5'3" senior. Point for Starmont, 7-3 now, 4-point lead in favor of Janesville. And Mommer, back set. A push over. It's hit off and out of bounds for Janesville. Diving effort by Leikwig. And cannot get to it in time. 7-4, 3-point Janesville lead. There's a running tap. Back middle. Jenkins, front set. Sideways shiver over by Johan. Front set, left corner. It's hit off of Asky and out of bounds. 8-4. The lead here for Janesville. And the ball's just not bouncing our way right now.
It's not. I mean, we're making good passes, and we're hitting the ball hard, but they're either going out or...
Ball went down there. Off the hand of Mommer as two Janesville players colliding. Couldn't get there in time. And there is the ball that drops down, and Vasky will get the serve here. 8-6 side out to Starmont, left corner. Vasky angles it over, popped up by Leikwig to Libera. Back set. Here from the middle, hard hit, just going to be out. On the kill attempt by Janesville, 8-7 now, 1 point. Starmont deficit. And Janesville will get the return from Johans. It's hit up and out of bounds right on top of the scores table. The Stars have tied it up. A nice little comeback here. They don't want to be swept in this first round. They want to get some momentum here and continue on. Sneak one away, and then you never know what could happen. We saw a comeback yesterday as Linbar lost to Ankeny after being up 2-0. 8-8. Now it's 9-8. Janesville believes the serve out of bounds off the right hand of Askew. As this one blocked back over, Mommer was at the net. Blocked by Thompson. Bree Thompson gets it. Another kill for her. She leads the way with 14, the 5'10 sophomore. Only a freshman last year as they returned those 5 stars from last year's state championship team. As Janesville, 28-14 a year ago as they won the 1A title over Sydney 3-1. And a timeout for Coach Getkin. 11-8 Janesville. Timeout back after this in KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Back into USL Center, downtown Cedar Rapids State Volleyball. STARMONT trailing 11-8 in this third set. They trail the match 2-0 to Janesville, the number 1 team in the land in Class 1A. Here's a little tip back to STARMONT. Can't handle it, 12-8, 4-point lead. Back left corner. Serving it over is Meister. Front set Jansen. Here's a running tab. Mommer mishandled by Thompson. And the Stars get a point. 12-9 now. Last 3 meetings going back to 2011. Janesville leads 2-1. Last win for STARMONT, 2-0. 23rd of 2012. They haven't played the last couple of years after playing a non-conference back and forth home and away series with them for several years in a row. 13-9 now the lead. As Janesville go back to serve, Charlie checks back in for the Wildcats. 4-point advantage for Janesville. Try to get you a score update on that game to our left on court. Number 2 is Hudson and Lawton Bronson are battling. There's a set over the net, front set. Snavely pops it back. Sent up in the air by Hazard. Sent into the net. Off the hands of Vincent. And it's 13-9.
Should be 10. Yep, 13-10.
13-10 now, 3-point lead. Muller, back middle, sends it over. Back set, here's the hammer off the net. Jansen tried to get there. Muller was coming behind her. Hitting awkwardly and falling to the court. Jansen 14-10. 4-point lead. And Jansen back to Snavely. Pops it over the block up front. Played by Janesville. A block hit not high enough. Can they hit it over? It does not get over. Valiant effort though by Barry, Mommer, Jansen all there. And a 5-point lead now, 15-10. In favor of the Wildcats. Is a hard hit. It's hit back over at the net. Then balling back over. Snavely. Hard hammer. Hit by Vaskey. Deep corner. Good effort by Lightwing, the sophomore. They'll saving it. Hard hit there from the left corner. Down for the kill. Why, Bree Thompson, the 5'10" sophomore. Back middle. Sent over by Lightwing to Livero. Popped up in the air. Bump over. Now a hit by Mommer. Front set at the net. Hard pound there. Vaskey cannot handle the fastball. And Janesville's 8 points away from moving on. They're looking for their 7th first-round state tournament win since 2010. There's a diving effort into the table. Mommer, thankfully she's all right. Hits that one. It bounced down their court. Couldn't get enough power on it as she was diving her back to the net and hit it with a fist, but nowhere near going over the net. So it's popped up in the air. 18-10, 7 points away, Janesville. Front set, left corner, hard smack it down. Kill by Thompson. And another point, timeout for STARMONT. 19-10, Janesville. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
You have to go to Jake & Company at Strawberry Point and experience the feel of yesteryear. Their building is unique on its own with exposed brick and tin ceilings plus an antique heirloom horse-drawn sleigh. You'll not only enjoy the experience, but you'll love their unique home decor and more at Jake & Company, 206 West Mission Street in Strawberry Point.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Farmer Savings Bank offers excellent service with convenient office hours, telephone, and online banking. Farmer Savings Bank with locations in Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, member FDIC.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
John and Julie back with you from the USL Center, 20-11, 9-point lead here for Janesville. As the Wildcats are 5 points away from ending the star season. And here's a good scene here. Shannon Cross, the 5'9" senior, got hurt a couple weeks ago in preparation for the postseason with that bad ankle sprain. The 5'9" senior outside hitter.
Oh, there was a touch there.
Goes out of bounds. Nobody saw the touch. And Wildcats have another point. They're 4 points away. 21-11, 10-point lead. This one angles over and hit hard up into the first deck here behind us. Off the hands of Snavely, and 3 points away now, Janesville. 22-11. So Cross, one of the seniors, is in. There's Cross, hits it up front to Genkin. Baskey sends it over.
Carry, please. Thank you.
And the carry call, 2-hit call, actually. By the stand-up official, Jansen now back right corner. 10-point lead still for Janesville. The Class 1A defending state champions try to pick up their 33rd victory of the season. 22-12. 2-0 match lead here, 25-20 and 25-21. Starmont has made it respectable, but just not enough firepower to go against this Janesville team to the end here tonight. Stavey up front, Jansen the front set. Here's Baskey for pound over. Good cover there, front set left corner. Hard smacking down. Palmer couldn't get to it. It's 23-12. And there is a service error by Janesville. 23-13 now. Genkin will serve back middle. Back set. It's a hard kill to Genkin, popping up over Jansen now. Push over by Cross. Front set, left corner, hard hit. Touch up front by Vansky. Palmer for the kill off the net. Starmont playing hard to the end here, and there's a hard effort by Palmer, and game and match point coming up here. 24-13. Starmont season on the line here with this game and match point. Up in the air, Jansen, front set. Palmer blocked back over, and there it is. Janesville will roll on to the semifinals to the 7th year in a row. 25-13. The victory here for the Wildcats as the third set took 16 minutes. As Janesville, 25-20, 25-21, 25-13. Quick break. We'll come back to start the postgame. It's a Starmont State Volleyball. Sports.
Look to Silver Edge Co-op for your feed, seed, agronomy, and petroleum needs. Silver Edge Co-op has locations in Delhi, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point. Silver Edge Co-op, working for you, your family, and future. Go Stars!
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Try the Franklin Hotel Signature Prime Rib on Saturday nights and their wonderful Sunday brunch from 10 till 2. Franklin Hotel, the best food in Northeast Iowa, open daily, a registered historical landmark in downtown Strawberry Point.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Rod and Cal's is the place to be before, during, or after the game, and they serve some of the best food around. Rod and Cal's would like to wish the STARMONT Stars the best of luck. Rod and Cal's, famous for more than just pizza. Go Stars!
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Smith Insurance wish the STARMONT volleyball team continued success in state volleyball action. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Smith Insurance in Strawberry Point for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience their policy of working together.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back into the U.S. Health Center, John Swisher, Julie Vasky. We start our post-match coverage of this one. Janesville gets the win in 3 tonight, 3-0, 25-20 in 18 minutes, 25-21 in 22 minutes, and 25-13 in 16 minutes. Total match score, 75-54. Total match playing time, 56 minutes. As Macy Mommer led the way with 13 kills for the Stars. Haley Getkin had 7. Madeline Vasky had 5. Carrington Snavely had 4. Reagan Jansen had 1. And as we mentioned, just not enough firepower to match up with Janesville, and the Stars knew it would take a great effort coming in. A very experienced, a very talented squad for Janesville. Their leading player, Miss Jurgen, who wasn't even their leading kill artist tonight. Thompson, the sophomore, stepped up and led the way kills. But Jurgen going to Drake University to play. They knew it would be tough, and they had some momentum early, but Janesville, once they took it over, they never let up the rest of that match.
They were a very well-oiled machine. I tell you what, they knew where to be and when to be there. Starmont gave them a good run. I mean, they were stuck with them the first couple games. I just feel like they felt the pressure in the third game and kind of let up there a little bit at the end. But I guarantee you these girls will be back. You know, with all of them being sophomores, and, you know, at least 2 or 3 of them being gym rats growing up in the gym. Yeah. Reagan Jansen from, you know, Stacy Jansen coached till 2001 at Starmont. Haley, of course, the 2 coaches, her mom and dad, she's been in the gym since, I don't know, she's 2 or 3. So, I mean, I think they just want it bad enough, and they've been playing together long enough. I think they will be back.
A lot of experience there, and now the taste of this state tournament level. Great experience for those younger girls. They have to say goodbye to these seniors here, these 5 seniors, as Kagan Shilhonic, also Emily Duff, Shannon Cross, Tess Knickerbocker, Carrington Snavely, as they have put in some work over the years and being great role players, providing the leadership. Carrington doing a great job on the floor, being the 4th leading kill leader on the team. So these girls will be missing this program, but you said the future is very bright with these sophomores to be juniors next year to lead the way. As head coach Robert Genkin will join us here. We'll take a quick break, come back, and have Coach Genkin on, as this is Starmont State Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Weber's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Appliance wish the Starmont girls volleyball team the best of luck in state volleyball action. For your plumbing, heating, AC, and appliance needs, go to Weber's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Appliance in Strawberry Point. Go Stars!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back in courtside, the U.S. Health Center, downtown Cedar Rapids. John Swisher along with the head coach of the Starmont Stars, Robert Getkin, wrapping up his 10th season here tonight. Unfortunately, against number 1 Janesville, 229 wins, 104 losses now in the career of Coach Getkin at the helm of Starmont volleyball as the Stars fall to Janesville 3-0, 75-54 total match score, 56 minutes here in this first round, Class 1A quarterfinal. And you got to be happy with the way your team came out in this match here. It didn't look like much nerves. We talked about that, the concern of getting used to the atmosphere, playing a team like Janesville who's been here, very experienced. But your team looked like the more experienced team early on in this match tonight anyway.
Yeah, we talked about, coming in relaxed. All the pressure was on them, being the number 1 seeded team. Take advantage of being the underdog. Be the underdog, try to make it upset.
Yes, indeed, and they took over the momentum late there in that first set, getting their first win, and then they're able to get the 5 points, getting their first lead, I should say. Then they got the 5-point win, and then they went on there. But your team never let up, kept on fighting, made it respectable for the most part here tonight.
Yep, we struggled to serve receive, and I told them we could just nail some serve receive and get the ball to Reagan. The hitters were going to do their job. And, we struggled with that a little bit, and as far as firepower, they had more firepower than we did.
Yes, we talked about that, and well-oiled machine, a lot of experience on their side. Class 1A defending state champions, of course, and the storylines from them go on and on. But for your team, a taste of the state tournament atmosphere. And for these sophomores, we talked about 2B juniors who got the experience now, and the future here is the hunger to get back here now.
We talked about the taste to get down here and what it took to get down here and what it's going to take to get down here again. And hopefully tonight it left a little bitter taste in our mouth.
As you say goodbye to these 5 seniors here tonight, talk about them and talk about what they meant to your program here. We've talked about the leadership they've provided, the roles that they provide, settling into their roles. Sometimes you don't see seniors go out for sports when you're not going to see much playing time. And these girls were a part of this success this year, really helped out in practice as the great teamers, if you will. And Carrington Snavely, one of the leading players here as a senior from her middle hitting position. Talk about this group of seniors that you lose.
Oh, I couldn't ask for a better group of seniors. Never miss a practice. They're always there on time. And, I talked to the ones that are on the bench. I said, you guys practicing against them makes these other girls even better. So I said, we gotta have good practices to have a good team. So hats off to those girls that stuck out for the season. And I said, be proud to be on the team that made it to state, first school in history.
That's right, the first team in school program in history, 32-9-2, the most wins in the volleyball history. So the great tradition there of. You can never take that away from them. In the record books now, etched in there with that 32 win, the first ever state team, only the second ever regional final team, first one win a regional final, get on to state. So a lot of things that this team marked off in the volleyball program history this year, and a lot to be proud of.
They talked about the loss. I said, right now this loss cannot affect us. Look at what you guys have all accomplished. So this loss tonight is not going to be the end of the world. I said it's just going to make us stronger. They've felt support from the community before and other sports along the way, but never to this state tournament level. They got a taste of that now here for anyway at a major sport like volleyball, and got
this taste and got great support. And what more can you say about that support from the STARMONT community? Everybody chipping in and providing great support.
Boy, it's nice when you can walk downtown Lamont, Arlington, Strawberry. Somebody will come up, shake your hand. They might not ever been at a volleyball game before, but they're saying, good luck, keep them going, you know, and that's important. You know, if they don't come to the game, they're still realizing that we're helping the school out. We're trying to do the best we can at STARMONT.
We talked about this experience, something you can't take for granted because, as you know, how hard it was to get here. It's not going to be any easier the next couple of years. You have some great experience, great talent coming back, but you know it's going to be a challenge. So taking this experience all in, soaking it up, was really something that you wanted to see your girls do, and hopefully they were able to do that.
Yep. It was a great week for me and my wife and the girls. You know, they were having fun, and, you know, it's all about life. You got to have some fun in life.
Absolutely, getting some team bonding and a great team experience. No one can ever take it away from them. 32-9, first state tournament appearance ever in volleyball history. Congrats to you once again. Thanks for all your time here in the postseason. It was fun to cover your squad.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Julie, and thanks, KMCH.
Absolutely, Robert Getkin, the head coach of the STARMONT Stars. As we start to wind down our broadcast here, appreciate Robert Getkin's time in the postgame. We'll bring on Julie one final time here as the Stars at 32-9 wrap it up. And just a great experience. You've been part of state tournament volleyball in the past with the West Delaware Hawks, and there's just nothing like it, the pinnacle of volleyball in the high school world. And this STARMONT team, something that they will remember forever, being a part of this and being the part of the team that set the 32-win mark. And now the next few teams will have something to aim for to match this team.
Exactly. I know it's not the way the seniors wanted to end their season, but it's never easy ending that way. But they still don't have anything to hang their heads about. They had a great season. They made a great run. They made history by going to state. You know, sometimes you fall up short, but you got to enjoy the ride.
Absolutely, and I think they did that. The smiles and the looseness coming out here, and the great start to this match. But Bill, a little more talented and experience here tonight. They get the victory once again. 25-20, 25-21, 25-13. Total match score 75-54 in 56 minutes as the Cats improve on. Final score of 3-0. They're 33-8 now. They'll meet the winner of Holy Trinity Catholic and Sydney in the semifinal on Thursday night at 6 o'clock as STARMONT ends their campaign. Best in school history win mark of 32-9 as they fall here tonight to the Cats of Janesville. Julie, thank you very much for all your time in the postseason. It was a fun ride as always, having you help out and getting to the state tournament for the first time ever with STARMONT. It was great to be a part of that, so thanks for your time.
Thank you. It was fun.
Absolutely. Julie Vasky, thanks. And efforts in the postseason here coming STARMONT. I want to thank our great STARMONT sponsors one final time as we get set to close it out tonight. We thank Gary's Towing and Recovery Work, also Regional Family Health, Weber's Plumbing, Heating, AC and Appliance, also Smith Insurance. Volleyball brought to you by Ron Cals, Franklin Hotel, Farmers Savings Bank, Jenkins Company, Repair LLC, and Clayton Drug, also by all 40 of our high school sports. Studio producer Ashley Bramey, congratulations once again to the Stars volleyball program family. 32-9, first ever state trip. Falls short here tonight to Janesville as the number one team, the defending champion Wildcats, move on to semifinal play. For Julie Vasky, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Wednesday night. So long for the volleyball season from KMCH Sports. Good night, everybody from Cedar Rapids.